You are so funny. You have strong opinions. You have a relationship with Shaq that is very interesting. Sometimes you love him, sometimes you don't. Today, how do you feel about him?
I love the big fella. He's a funny guy, but he's one of those guys. He want to jab you, but he can't take the jab. So he got thinner skin than Flat Stanley, I tell him. Like, he wants to make fun of you, but you cannot make fun of him. And once I know I got him, I'm just gonna keep digging in.
Yeah.
But you know what? I love the big fella. He's fun to work with. His mom is one of the most important people in my life. His mom and my mom and another lady named Martha Corman were best friends. When my mom passed away a couple years, they were best friends for like 30 years. And when my mom passed away a couple years ago, his mom came and spent her last few days with my mom. And that's how long we've been friends.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I love giving him a hard time on television.
Well, he loves giving you a hard time, too, so he sent us this.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Chucky, it's your friend Shaq. Have fun with the beautiful, gorgeous Ellen today. Don't worry, she's still going to love me more after the show. And make sure you don't break her chair when you sit on it. Give Ellen a big hug for me, Chuck. Love you, Ellen. I hate you, Chuck.
Ready, set, respond.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So double siding, right?
Yeah.
So he's going back and forth. And he does. What is interesting is the masculine DE is like, yeah, it's so weird. You could like throw punches at him, but he can't take it.
And you're like projecting. Everyone projects what they, that's actually you.
Right. But still within, he's not going to die over that.
Within range. That's the thing that I see with the double
He
deciders.
is so much fun. He's a big teddy bear.
Every time he's here, he's fun, so we love him too. I have to say thank you because you have been an advocate for LGBTQ rights for a long, long time. Long before many, many people. Years back, you were going to do an NBA All-Star game
in Charlotte,
and you were thinking that you should move it because of the bathroom bills.
Well, I hated the bathroom bill, so I went to my boss. I said, "Hey, boss, I'm going to sit out the All-Star game. I don't want to make, I don't want to take away from the All-Star game, but I said, I'm going to sit out the All-Star game." He says, "You can't sit out the All-Star game. You're our biggest star." I said, "Well, I got to make a stand against discrimination." He said, "Let me talk to the NBA." And Adam Silver, who's a great commissioner, moved the game out of Charlotte. It was a really nice gesture for the NBA because, I think anytime you're black, you got to stand up for other people because black people know what discrimination is like. Wow. And if you're in a position of power, you got to always stand up against discrimination. And I'm blessed, man. I'm never going to sit back and let discrimination happen on my watch.
Oh, that's so cool. I like him.
All right, see?
He's a really good guy.
So standing up for, right? And they just give a little censor there. From what I can remember, it's like the bathroom bill was something about the transgender, male, female, and they want to change the bathroom signs or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember, it was a few years ago, but there was some kind of an issue there where he's just like, I'm going to take a stand on this. And then actually going, I'm not going to play the game, And
it was bad. Yeah, it was a bad situation.
So I was connecting the words standing up for with masculine DE, right?
Oh,
And as I was looking over our definitions and stuff, we keep kind of moving around that definition. It's like, I need to stand up against the tribe because I am in the right. Now,
you move, not me.
Exactly. Now, a broken clock is wrong twice a day. Most masculine DEs, like every other function,
fuck it up.
Or fuck it up. They're fucking nuts. They're totally wrong. Yeah. They're idiots anyways. But when that happens to align with reality, it's like, because the feminine DEs are like, okay, so I know I'm in the right and the tribe's wrong. So how do I move around them? How do I be nice to them and lie to them? How do I it ends up wasting a lot of time versus let's just cause a fight on the basketball thing. Let's just make a stand right now. And all the feminine DEs are like, wait, you could just get that over with?
Right, because the masculine DE assumes why not actually make it through this? Why wait? And this is my argument, of course for my own savior.
Right, rip the Band-Aid off.
Rip the Band-Aid off, because what you are doing as a masculine DI, whether it's savior or demon, is you are saving up so much energy that you end up wrecking a relationship and leaving all at once.
Right.
I'm like, I wouldn't do that. I would rather save the relationship and punch really hard, again, my saviors. But what's the positivity to masculine DE? It is that you're like, let's actually deal with the problems now.
When it's aligning in reality.
Right.
Yeah.
So true. I mean, that's how I feel about any discrimination at all, any inequality. It's like, for you to think that they'll never come after you for something. It's just wrong. It's just. I want to ask you your opinion on some things because you have strong opinions, and I found out some. First of all, I know that what would surprise a lot of people is you love vacuum cleaners.
Another topic.
It's more like I'm a sucker for infomercials. Like every time I'm watching television, there's a new, more powerful vacuum cleaner coming out. I have to go get it.
Yeah.
I do. I gotta have it. They make fun of me at the Home Depot and Lowe's. They're like, "What are you doing with all this CLR?" And I was like, I scrub my toilet with it all the time. I never want the rings to get in the toilet. So, but any type of I love to clean.
What the hell?
All right, well.
What the fucking observer hell?
That was so funny.
What's an observer?
I know.
What the fuck is this Google virus
Oh my
thing?
God.
Damn
What's
it.
an IJ?
I won't even go near this, whatever it is. Some desperate idiot that works at fucking Google who wants attention, and some engineer's so goddamn proud of himself. I made the virus tool. I got validation.
All right, shut up, IJ, for a second.
I'm raging at people. They need to fucking move. Wally down at fucking Google, you're a dick. You need to fucking move. This is not an observer problem. It's fucking Warren, whoever made this fucking code
I
here.
like it.
Oh my God.
Anyways, back to the fucking topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Ellen changing the channel, that is happening because it's so like the Rolodex brain.
Yeah.
You're just trying to find the thing that you wanted to talk about.
Right.
So you're like, pew, pew, pew. Like, if you're forced to fill the space, and that's what's so hard, is like, okay, ready, set, talk. Oh shit. You're forced to fill the space. Otherwise you'd just be sitting there like chasing stuff, you know? But she's having to be on, so it's good. She's like,
5 tries.
damn it, I was trying to talk about the damn vacuum thing, but I just had to show you me changing the channels while I was doing it.
Play consume or consume play, that's definitely the channel changing one.
The most channel changing.
This is every vacuum cleaner we've ever given away on the show. Now, you tell me, do you already have all these?
I don't see the shark.
Okay, we got to get you the shark.
But that little lazy thing over there that you let vacuum cleaner yourself, you're just lazy if you use
I
that
agree.
thing.
I agree.
You're just lazy.
All right. Yeah, I agree.
You don't need to call somebody lazy just because they like that little robot one that runs over your dog shit and then smears it all over your apartment when you're at work. Doesn't make you lazy. Makes you NT.
No. I outsmarted the thing.
But that's where the masculine DE, it's like, okay, let's fight racism. Let's go. And then it's just like, let's talk about vacuums. Well, you're a fucking idiot if you like that one. And I know I do that as well, but it's like, you get the idea of like the DI, the masculine, like I have a lot in common with him. Like observer, DI, masculine energy, masculine F.
Right.
You know, if I don't like the Google Doc thing, I'm gonna make it very personal and punchy.
Yeah, it's personal.
Right. If it falls into my personal thing.
Right.
But the masculine DE is gonna be kind of doing that.
This specific type has what I like to call loser talk. Like they will specifically use the word loser. Like you think that that's just coming from Trump? Like no, I've actually heard this from a lot of ESTPs. Actually, a lot of ESTPs that are on the more masculine side, where they use the word loser, and I think it's connected to the SE and the FE. They're like looking at something that is not cool on the spectrum.
Exactly. I was gonna say I can't use the mouse, so I'll use my fucking finger. But the SE and the FE is aware of winners and losers and value and stuff like that.
Right.
All right. One of the commentators on Inside the NBA suggested that we scare you, but we're not going to scare you. This is not the table we scare, and but someone, I'm not going to say who, but someone said we should scare you, and we're not going to do it. But we'll tell you who later. We're going to take a break, and we're going to play a game.
This one.
Okay.
Name 3 things that make you laugh.
Oh, Portia, Melissa McCarthy, and my dog's playing.
Perfect. You got it? Last question. You need all 3.
Okay.
Charles, name 3 things you do after a game.
Drink a beer.
I know.
I did get scared on that
Yeah.
one.
All right. So we did end up scaring you. Sorry.
Let me break this down in reverse. The double masculine or the masculine feeling, in this case the masculine feeling, doesn't like to be moved. Don't make me laugh. Don't tickle me.
Right.
Don't fucking scare me. Right. Now it doesn't go the other way. I get to do that to you.
Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan and you are gonna throw your silly heads back, right?
Falling on the
do that
floor.
thing where you like snap your neck, rub your neck, you go all the way back and laugh.
Totally.
My emotions are moved.
Which Ellen would be like, yes.
Yeah, right.
That is what I'm looking for. I'm the masculine FE, and I want to punch as hard as I can on someone else, and I want to see someone else get so affected that they're like rolling on the floor. Like that's what she would
If Ellen
want.
knew that, you're like, hey, your guests are coming in, they have masculine feeling. Don't do
that thing.
Do that on the feminine feelers.
Right. She doesn't know.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to be like you would be the biggest extreme of like having feminine feeling at the bottom.
And
right,
internal that I'm fully unaware of.
Because we know if there's feminine feeling at the top, of course they like to be moved and laugh and all the rest, but it doesn't seem to matter if it's FI or FE, save or demon, top or bottom. The masculine emotions don't like to be moved.
100%.
In general, I know you like to laugh at movies. Oh my fucking God, I'm now doing you. I'm doing the D. I can't get the stupid tribe's opinions. My point of view.
Disclaimer.
Oh
Disclaimer that compared to 1,000 other feminine feelers, right?